What do you think is better, to bring it back to Toronto, what's better for Rasmus Sandin, playing 10 to 15 minutes a night in the NHL or playing 25 to 30 in the AHL for development?
Both. And the reason I say that is you can get both because he doesn't have to clear waivers. You can send him down for a month. He can play in the American League for a month, play 25 minutes. Then you can bring him back up, and he can play 15 minutes on your third pair because he's not going to break into the first two pairs.
I think him in the NHL playing 10 to 15 is better.
How come?
Because I did it. I scored 125 points a year in junior, and I went up to the NHL, and I think I had 8 goals and 14 assists my first year, but I was better off being in the NHL.
Because you're playing?
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Oh, so hang on. So what about this though? Oh, it's like you send him back down. He's playing big minutes. He's playing on the power play. That means he's got the puck on his stick a little more than he does in the NHL. And then internally, I mean, he doesn't have to know right away, but you send him down, just say December 1st, and he's coming back December 20th. You got that's 8 games. He's going to play this much, and then I'm bringing him back.
Well, I question why bring him back up, because if you're going to go down there and make him feel good with the puck, why is he going to come back up to be on a third pairing and not touch the power play?
Well, but he's still going to have the puck on his stick for a couple of weeks, because right now, he's not going to get any of that time.
I don't think they believe in that, Ray. I don't think they like the yo-yo kind of thing with prospects.
Well, then he's going to play 10 to 12 minutes because he's not going to get into the top 4.
No.
But so then is that better for him?
Well, it's better than the press box. I think that's the extreme example.
Or 3 or 4 minutes.
Is it better than playing 25 minutes for the Marlies?
Well, you won't know that for another 5 years. That's the truth.
But I guess that's what they're wrestling with.
Yeah.
Or what I would be wrestling with.
For sure.
Well, it's funny. I guess it comes down. You mentioned you don't think they believe in that, so it comes down a bit to a organizational philosophy. And it also comes down to, okay, if he's playing, and are there games that he's creeping down? You're saying 10 to 12 minutes, but let's say it's a 3-2 game in Boston in a couple of weeks, and they're in the third period, they've got the lead, and wait a minute, he doesn't play the last 7 minutes.
That I don't agree with.
And that's what I mean. Like, you've got to commit to it. It can't be part way because he's going to end up with the short end of it.
Yeah, and I actually thought it was going to be over.
Do work.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be over immediately. The first game he played, he sat on the bench for 11. I'm like, no, can't do this one. And then he got into the game, and I think he actually had an assist, and he settled in. But
well, that could be their plan, though, too, is, hey, first 10 games, ease him in. So, again, it's October for him as well, right?
Okay, but when you think of it, say it is that, ease him in, and then you're going to play him more. At whose expense?
Well, that's the thing, and Dermott's going to come back soon.
Right, the minutes aren't getting more available, they're going to get less available.
Mm-hmm. Well,
and I don't know how they're going to balance that with a player that clearly is a big part of their future and a guy that you're going to want to develop. Like, how do you do both at the same time?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can't. I mean, let's be honest. He's not going to play 25 minutes a night in the NHL, nor should he. He's not ready to do that. But the question is he better off with sheltered minutes against third and fourth liners, ideally in the NHL, or top liners in the AHL?
Yeah.
And I would argue third and fourth liners in the NHL are significantly better than top liners in the AHL. It's a different style of game. The top liner in the AHL is going to try a lot more and be a little bit more creative potentially. But I don't know.
The coach has to buy in that this is what's happening, right? The coach can't all of a sudden start playing him 12 minutes a night and then 8 minutes a night, and then, he had a bad game and he's out of the lineup. And the toughest thing for coaches in this league is they all say we want to develop our players, but what they really want to do is win. And so if development takes a back seat, well, that's the way it goes because I got to win.